Chief Advisor Professor Mohammed Yunus said that the field-level officials will have to work with the spirit of the July uprising. He said this at a view exchange meeting with the divisional commissioners and deputy commissioners through video conference from the Chief Advisor's office this morning. This is the first meeting of the Chief Advisor with the field-level officials after taking charge of the interim government. Professor Mohammed Yunus said the government wants to ensure the rights of all, irrespective of religion and caste. Addressing the field-level officials, the Chief Advisor said that the opportunity of major change created through the July uprising should be utilized. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammed Yunus asked the field-level officials to keep the prices and supply of essential commodities normal during the upcoming Ramadan. Regarding the role of the police during the July uprising, the Chief Advisor said those who were guilty in the police must be brought to justice. The Chief Advisor stressed on informing the government quickly about any problem. Cabinet Secretary Sheikh Abdul Rashid conducted the function. Divisional Commissioners of Dhaka, Chattogram, Sylhet and Mymensingh divisions, Police Commissioners, Deputy Commissioners and Superintendents of Police of 31 districts took part in the video conference. Family members of the martyred army have demanded a fair re-investigation into the Pilkhana carnage. They made the demand during a meeting with the Chief Advisor Professor Mohammed Yunus at the State Guest House, Jamuna today. The family members of the martyrs also demanded that February the 25th be declared as Shaheed Army Day. While talking to the Chief Advisor, the family members of the martyrs narrated their misery and how the fallen autocratic Sheikh Hasina government tortured and harassed them. They said they were subjected to inhuman torture when they went to demand justice. They were tortured to prevent them from telling the truth. Family members of the martyrs said that the campaign to rehabilitate the martyred army families on Mainul Road in Dhaka Cantonment is completely false. No house has been allotted to any martyrs' family there. They also said that many other promises made to the martyrs' families, including free education for the children of the martyrs' families, were not kept. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammed Yunus expressed surprise that the murder was not fully investigated even after so many years. It's an incredible thing to be able to keep the details of the murder secret for so many years, he said. Professor Yunus also said the information related to this will be published with our ability. The Chief Advisor said all information about the incident should be gathered as soon as possible, adding that people from all over the country witnessed the killing. On behalf of the nation, we feel that we will have to prosecute the murderers. Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Advisor Asif Nazrul, Industries and Public Affairs Advisor Adil Rahman Khan, Environment, Forest and Climate Change Advisor Sayyida Rizwana Hassan, Power and Energy Advisor Muhammad Fazil Kabir Khan, Youth and Sports Advisor Asif Mahmood Shaji Bhuiya and Advisor Mahfuz Alam were among others present on the occasion. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammed Yunus signed the inaugural envelope of Youth Festival 2025. The Chief Advisor signed the inaugural cover at the State Guest House, Jamuna, this afternoon. Youth and Sports Advisor Asif Mahmood Shaji Bhuiya and Information and Broadcasting Advisor Nahid Islam were present on the occasion. The Youth Festival 2025 is being organized by the Ministry of Youth and Sports and under the overall supervision of the Chief Advisor's Office with the slogan, "Let's change the country, change the world." As part of the program announced by the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the Youth Festival program has started from December the 30th. It will continue till February the 19th, 2025. In collaboration with BPL 2025, the Youth Festival will work to promote sports among the youth through various community engagements. This will include local sports tournaments and community cricket clinics for the youth, which will help increase their participation and skills. The interim government has taken the initiative to prepare a declaration of the July mass uprising on the basis of national consensus. Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam said this while briefing reporters in front of the State Guest House, Jamuna, tonight. He said the declaration would be adopted to consolidate the unity of the people, the spirit of anti-fascism and the desire to reform the state formed through the July mass uprising. Shafiqul Alam said that the declaration will be prepared on the basis of the opinions of all the students, political parties and parties who participated in the anti-discrimination student movement which led the mass uprising. It will express the perspective of the July uprising, the basis of unity and the desire of the people. He hoped that the declaration would be prepared unanimously within a few days with the participation of all and presented before the nation. General Secretary of July Shaheed Smriti Foundation, Sarjis Alam, said the foundation has given checks of financial assistance in 8 divisions in 9 phases. He disclosed the information at a function to give financial assistance for Dhaka division at the Nagor Bhavan today. Addressing the families of the martyrs, Sarjis said the July Shaheed Smriti Foundation is helping as much as it can. 760 were given assistance and the rest will be given assistance after making a list, he added. Among others, Law Advisor Asif Nazrul, Power and Energy Advisor Fazul Kabir Khan, Fisheries Advisor Farid Akhtar, Environment Advisor Sayyida Rizwana Hassan and CEO of July Shaheed Smriti Foundation, Mir Mahbub Rahman Snigdho, were present at the function. President Mohammad Shahabuddin has urged Russia to simplify the visa procedure and recruit more skilled and semi-skilled manpower from Bangladesh. He made the call when newly appointed Ambassador of Russia to Bangladesh, Alexander G. Kozin, presented his credentials to him at Bongo Bhavan this noon. On arrival at Bongo Bhavan, the new envoy was given guard of honor by a contingent of President's Guard Regiment. Welcoming the new ambassador, President Mohammad Shahabuddin said existing bilateral relations between Bangladesh and Russia are expanding gradually in various fields, including trade and investment. Highlighting Russia's continued support for the development of Bangladesh, the President urged for timely completion of the Rupur nuclear power plant project. He expressed hope that Russia will continue its pressure on Myanmar for repatriation of the forcibly displaced Rohingyas to their homeland. President Mohammad Shahabuddin stressed on working together to face the challenge of food security. During the meeting, Russian new envoy sought the President's cooperation in discharging his duties. President's Military Secretary, Major General Mohammad Adil Chaudhry, Press Secretary Mohammad Sarwar Alam and Foreign Secretary Mohammad Jashimuddin were present. The Election Commission will carry out door-to-door publicity to properly upgrade the voter list, as well as bringing back confidence towards elections. Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin said this to journalists after a view exchange meeting on the national election in Chattogram today. The view exchange meeting was held at the Circuit House in the port city with the field-level officials of the Election Commission. The CEC said participation of the parties in the election is their political decision. The Chief Election Commissioner said the whistle of the electoral train has blown in Chattogram. He cleared the Commission's position regarding enrolment in voter list at the age of 17, election in proportional system and participation of the political parties. A high-powered committee formed to probe the Secretariat fire incident has revised the schedule for its report submission, saying it will submit its initial report to Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus tomorrow. The chief of the probe body, Senior Secretary of the Ministry of Home Affairs, Nasimul Ghani, said this to the reporters at the Secretariat today. The committee was scheduled to submit its report on the Secretariat fire to the Chief Advisor today. On December the 26th, the government formed the 8-member probe body to investigate into the Secretariat fire and asked it to submit its primary report within 3 days. United People's Democratic Front UPDF leader Michael Chakma submitted a written complaint with the International Crimes Tribunal ICT this morning, where ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has been the prime accused of his enforced disappearance. Earlier, on 18th of December, Michael Chakma filed an oral complaint against 9, including Sheikh Hasina, to the office of the Chief Prosecutor. Then the ICT took the allegation into cognizance and started probing. He also submitted the napkin to the tribunal that was used to bind his hands during the enforced disappearance. In the complaint, Michael said he was missing for 5 years and 4 months. In 2013, UPDF blocked then Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's visit to Khagrachari. Sheikh Hasina later threatened to take action against the blockaders. In addition, Michael had to deal with a lot of inquiries regarding the CHT peace deal following his disappearance. He feared that he had been disappeared in these incidents. For this reason, Sheikh Hasina has been made the main accused in the case of enforced disappearance, Michael added. Electoral Reform Commission Chairman Badiul Alam Majumdar said the reform proposals of the Commission includes a specific proposal to prevent the incumbent government from influencing the formation of Election Commission in future. He made the remarks at a special interview with Bangladesh Television. The head of the Reform Commission said the Election Commission was loyal to the government in all 3 elections held by the then Awami League government. According to Badiul Alam Majumdar, the country's electoral system is on the verge of collapse as a result of the previous 3 elections. Consequently, the citizens have lost faith in the elections. He also emphasized the importance of punishing criminals during those elections. The Electoral Reform Commission chairman said the reform proposals will also have specific recommendations so that the Election Commission cannot be formed under the influence of any government in the future. BNP Acting Chairman Tariq Rahman has said there is a big war ahead and the rights for which the movements were staged for the last 16 years will have to be established gradually. He said this while virtually joining a program on the premises of Dimukhi Dakhil Madrasa at Lokhichapa Union in Nilphamari today. The program was organized to hand over a new house to the family members of BNP leader Gholam Rabbani, who was killed in RAB crossfire in Nilphamari in 2014. We, the BNP family, organized the event. Tariq Rahman said that the people of Bangladesh are now free from autocracy. Jamaat-e-Islami's Amir Dr. Shafiqur Rahman has said people from all religions will perform their respective religions freely in the country. We want a country where temples like mosques need not be guarded. The Amir of Jamaat-e-Islami came up with the remarks while addressing a conference of Jamaat-e-Islami's district unit at Thakurgarh Government Boys High School ground today. Jamaat Amir said, after the fall of autocracy, Jamaat-e-Islami has guarded the temples so that the Durga Puja of the Hindu brothers can be held smoothly under special circumstances. If the mosque is not guarded, why should the temple be guarded? He questioned.